I think he can. I think while you look for the clip, I think Ayesha Curry is who y'all try to paint Sierra to be.
Say more.
Yeah.
People constantly say Sierra's with Russell because this is not the dude she wants. She just settled for him. She wants
you cooking ice.
The bad boy and all this other shit, and she seems to really be happy and really be this person
with a cookbook though.
I think that Ayesha Curry is all of that shit y'all say about Sierra applies to Ayesha Curry.
That nigga cooking with a cookbook.
That was who you heard say that, nigga? You smoke. Where you get that from? You got that from Miss D's? That was fire. Where you get that from? He ain't come up with that fire.
Watch your mouth, nigga.
He heard that somewhere.
I'm not.
I don't like that. That ain't come from that noggin.
That was a good one.
That was. I'm not doing
does anybody know how long?
I had the clip if you want me to play it.
Let's
hear the clip first.
Yeah. Always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So.
Hey, before I play this clip, this is her on call her daddy.
Okay.
Or Call Me Daddy.
Yeah.
You know the one.
Yeah.
Which
two very different shows.
No, it's the same show. The bitch that went and got the money.
Squawk.
You know who it is. The one that left her partner and fucking
took off.
Yeah, took off. Left her partner working at Whole Foods back.
No. Partner
shit.
left. Partner thought she was Ayesha. And left Steph alone, and Steph went out there and started getting stepping.
The partner was fighting for how she was being treated at the company, and she got the bad end of the stick. That's why I keep telling Mark about fighting for your rights. Sometimes
you get them.
Sometimes.
Here you go. Here go your rights.
No, but listen, all I want to say about, women that go on that podcast, it seemed like...
Oh, yeah. That's their place to get their shit off.
They getting their shit off.
Yeah.
Empowering.
They getting their shit off up there, man. Well, shouldn't women be allowed to have their space?
Yes.
The she shed.
Before I play the clip,
the kitchen.
All right.
Yo, and they calling me. Nigga said the she shed. Oh.
Before I play the clip, I just want to hear where y'all stand. Shouldn't women have their space where they get to go talk their womanly, girly, women empowerment shit?
Yeah,
uninterrupted.
Yeah, like we do here. Everybody deserves a space.
Yes. But what happens is when you say that in your space and you are a popular figure,
It's good for you, nigga. I hear you. Okay.
then that shit gonna come out. And you can't control what comes out to the media. And I also think that, you should be able to have your space, but you should also have some reservations if it's going to make your significant other look stupid.
Exactly.
All right.
I think a lot of these empowered ones.
Let me play that.
Let
me play the clip.
You think they're disobedient?
Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So, I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be a career girl, and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals, and I was never the little girl that dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's one of those things you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
It's so hard also to be the woman in a situation where you're like, me,
Yo.
they can maybe tell him,
Sorry.
fucking shots suck tonight, but that is just not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
Did you talk to Steph about it, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do not have
kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
Oh, okay.
Oh, she go further because she goes to say
Because that right there is not bad to me.
It's not bad.
I
that's not
totally
bad at
agree with
all.
everything she said.
No, she was just saying she tried to talk to him. He just don't understand because he's like, "But we got everything." That's my question.
Go get a job. Then.
I disagree with that.
Well, see, so again,
Slow down. I think we having a lot of conversation.
yeah. That's,
All right, go ahead. Let's.
So Corey said, "Yo, what the fuck you gonna go do?" And I said, "Yeah, that part."
She can go get a job.
I disagree with that piece. I think that there is power in you going out, earning your keep, whatever the case may be. It's some fulfillment there.
And they
You know
got
what I'm
fly sewing machines now.
You ain't seen the Williams
The shit with the laser.
For real.
Yeah, the shit with the laser.
They got the shit with the triple needle.
Good job, man.
Yo, and they call me the misogynist.
It's easier than ever to go grocery shopping now. Too.
No, I disagree. I think that there is when you get in a relationship that young, I think that she could potentially feel like she missed out on a big part of the world. I'm dead serious when I say that.
I'm with you.
Like, yo, you going to college or you sending your resume out, you going on interviews, and then you outside working. It's something to experience. And if you never experienced it, I could see where there would be some lack of fulfillment there.
She sounded like she living in regret.
See, I didn't hear
I don't
any
take
of
that. Yeah,
No, but that's not on that one clip.
I heard the other. That's why I want to separate the two things out, right? What she said there, I think, was quite reasonable. Mm-hmm. They asked her if she saw herself in this place, and she said, "No, I had these other plans for myself, who I would be in the world, what I would do." And then I got into this relationship so young. Mm-hmm. She said, "You never know where you're going to end up." Basically saying, you make plans, and then life happens, and they go in a different direction. It didn't even sound like a complaint to me. It sounded like she was just saying, "Shit happens in life that you don't anticipate." And I think if you ask the average 16-year-old or 18-year-old,
I agree,
what they want to do and where they're going to be in 10 years, and then you look at them 10 years later, the gap between what they said they were going to do and what they actually did is huge.
Yeah.
The reason that the internet is taking this clip and reacting to it a certain way is because they already have a narrative about Ayesha Curry that they've been building based off
things she said in the past.
Yeah, based off things she said, based off things she's done. They immediately went back and found the clip when she went on the show with Tia Mowry, when the cake guy came out and she mocked like she was taking her wedding ring off. Yeah. There's the other interviews she's done where she said, "Hey, I never got a chance to, for all intents and purposes, have a whole phase."
She also said some shit like, "Yo, when I go out, I want the men to look at me and want, you know what I mean, with a certain level."
I don't think there's nothing wrong with all that.
I don't get any
nothing. This is the thing.
But you're representing something.
No, there's something wrong.
There's a lot wrong with that.
There's something wrong.
You're representing your husband.
Of course, you don't understand.
You're representing your husband. You're representing somebody.
Fuck you.
Let me ask you this, right? If a married man sat on the couch and a beautiful woman walked in, and that man said, and act like he was gonna go chase the woman, it would be looked at a certain way. You being disrespectful to your wife. If a married man comes in and he's married to, let's say, what's
Asia Wilson.
No, he married somebody nice.
Halle Berry or something, right?
Okay.
And then he says, "Yo, when I go out, I'll be wanting these chicks to look at my gray sweatpants too, dog. Like, I don't want to be like, it's something to be said about that. Like, it's disrespectful to your significant other.
I think that also entirely depends on your relationship with your partner, because some partners have like a fun relationship where they joke about that type of shit, and it might not be known by the public that these are jokes in the house.
Steph could think nothing of it, but when you say it publicly, now you open up yourself to public criticism of what the world looks at as appropriate and inappropriate.
I've also seen Steph stick up for her, and some people putting up content.
He's done that as recently as last week.
Yeah, Killer Mike
with
said something. Yeah.
But Steph is a man of the church.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. So his views and how he handles things and how he goes about it, like, we get it, one. Two, Steph is part of he flies in that rarefied air of people where there is nothing negative that we know to say about him.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. He's the 6'1" guy that became the greatest in a sport where we always thought you had to be tall and big. He's this
6'3".
Still short.
Yeah.
Short. Yeah.
He's the tiny guy, but I mean, he made his way to the best shooter in the world. You'd have to really stress yourself to find negative press about him.
True.
And it seems like the only time that we can create the internet, when I say we create some type of story about him, is when we hear from
your better half.
And I think that's part of the problem. And I agree with you, Isham, part of that. I wasn't disagreeing with the taking the ring part of it. I was talking about the whole phase part. I was saying that, like, I don't think anything's wrong with her coming out and saying, "Hey, I never got to have a whole phase."
It is something
saying
wrong.
that
It is something wrong.
I get that you're in a different position. Let me say mine. So, for me, the context in which I heard her say it was like, every young person has a chance to experiment before they get married. I don't think she wanted to have a whole phase with him, like while she was with him. I think she was saying, I never had a chance to experience single life as an adult. And I do think a lot of people should have that. The ring thing, I wouldn't like. You know what I mean? Again, if my wife did it, I would not care.
Based on your relationship.
Based on our relationship, because that's sort of how we joke. It's like when that Denzel video went up, and I was like, and she was like, "Husband, I ain't got no husband." Like when she was saying it, like, it's funny. To me, it's cute and it's funny, and I don't care. It seems to me that a lot of the people who have a criticism of her have a certain idea of how women should be in relationships.
Yeah.
And a lot of those people, to your point, Joe, they're partly modeling it based on how men in step, like he's a man of the church. And so there's a certain idea of what church women should look like and what church mothers and first ladies should look like. That view is very similar to the view that many traditional non-church people have about how women should operate. And I don't necessarily think even though Steph's part of the church, that's his view.
I think that